channel. It's freezing this morning. Thank you to those who subscribed after my first video. I really appreciate it. And to those that asked me some questions as well, quite interesting questions. So I think that what I'll do is I'll do a video in the future to answer some questions that people have put to me. If there's something you'd like me to answer, I'll do my best to do so. For now, let's go and get a coffee. So, Stefan. This is the type of coffee shop I really like. So today's video is about Cambodia's coffee culture. Cambodia today has one of the fastest growing coffee cultures in Southeast Asia. And it's all happened in the last 10 years or so. When I first got here 2 decades ago, cafes and coffee shops were rare. Coffee only came from small street vendors or from the markets. Thankfully, they still exist alongside all the new chains. Before, your only choice was really a strong Robusta coffee, which was put through like a cloth filter, sometimes just served in a plastic bag with ice, condensed milk, and a straw. Today, Phnom Penh is full of modern cafes, roasteries, and inevitably big coffee chains. Of course, coffee has always existed, but just not like it is now. I first became really aware of it through Brown Coffee Shop. They opened their first one, I don't know, maybe 2010 or so, on Street 214. I believe this one is the original Brown. Just 2 young guys, brothers. They now have 40 plus coffee shops throughout Cambodia. They introduced espresso machines, baristas, free Wi-Fi, and aircon. They have done an incredible job and are very successful. One of the latest coffee shops from Brown is the former home of Van Molivan, the master architect of modern Cambodia. He passed away in 2017 and he was Cambodia's most influential architect. There is the spiral staircase taking you up to the top floor where they have a list of the projects which he completed in Phnom Penh. The themes of water, natural light, ventilation and structural expression are always present in all my works because I consider them as specific elements of a truly Khmer ecological architecture. This is the Chatamok Theatre, which he designed in 1961. The walls are lined with photographs and renderings. It's all very, very cool. There are models of some of his works as well. It is really a very cool house, and if you have not been before and you live in Phnom Penh, go and check it out. It is on Mao Zedong Boulevard. Phnom Penh is almost fully cashless now. We keep some small change in our pockets, some Cambodian rial, but mostly pay through the bank apps. It was still early, so I decided to get a cappuccino. After Brown proved the concept, Tour Le Jour, Starbucks, the coffee club all began to arrive. I think Starbucks first came in 2016. So why was Cambodia ready for a cafe revolution? Cambodia is one of the youngest countries in the region. In fact, 60% of the population are under 30 years old. The median age is around 25. Quite remarkable. The decade from 2000 to 2010 saw a rapid influx of people coming from the provinces, making their way to the capital. As I said in the introductory video, when I first arrived, the population in Phnom Penh was around 1 million. It's now around 2.5 million. Again, inevitable maybe is westernization. Facebook, when it launched here, was huge. I think every single person in Cambodia has a Facebook account. We started with the little Nokia phones. Now nearly everybody has a smartphone. Back in the day, if you wanted to call the UK, you would have to go to an internet cafe and make a call using VoIP. We cannot underestimate the young age of the country. There are not a lot of elderly people here. The genocide from 1975 to 1979 killed a quarter of the population. Cambodia really became stable again in the mid-1990s. Education was still poor. So generally speaking, the country really was still quite far behind. Now it's a different story. This young generation, those in their early 20s, are incredibly bright and they're very artistic. There are a lot of architects and a lot of forward thinkers. At the same time, over the last 10 years, up until COVID, Cambodia's growth was around 7% a year. Everything was really optimistic. The country was booming, education getting better, the young people having more access to internet. And I've found that the young Cambodians, many of them are real entrepreneurs. And I would say, especially the women, they are very hard workers. The cafe culture here in Cambodia now are used as places to study, places to work, places to socialize, all in a safe, comfortable environment, modern and all air-conditioned, mostly. Specialty coffee is starting to become more popular here. Coffee beans from Mondokiri and Ratakiniri. There is such a mix of different styles of coffee shops with young entrepreneurs opening small micro-style cafes. This is such a cool little coffee shop just sprung up on the side of the road there, the Twin Coffee, where it'll cost you 6,000 real, $1.50. Watching this change has been quite remarkable. It's just one generation, and certainly up until COVID, the future looked incredibly bright. COVID hit us hard here. Although we didn't have lockdowns like the UK and other countries, lockdowns for any real length of time, the economy did suffer, mainly due to tourism. Prices for flights became more expensive. People from outside of Asia traveling less to this part of the world. But the coffee shops, in the main, have survived and continue to grow. Just when I think that there's no room for any more coffee shops, another one springs up and you go past and it's full of people. Another local coffee shop chain, if you like, is this one called Tube. They have several outlets around the city. This one is on the riverfront, and you can see the nice large window looking right on to the river. It's almost lunchtime, so not quite as busy, but you can see the workstations, if you like, and there are people working on their computers and those just chilling out. Cafes and coffee shops are very much a way of life here in Phnom Penh. Young Cambodians have embraced this as part of their lifestyle. As I said, a mix of socializing, studying, working, and even identity. I like the style of the coffee shop that I am in just now. I prefer to go to local Cambodian coffee shops. I would rather support local businesses than the big chains that are throughout the world. Where is your favourite cafe, coffee shop in Phnom Penh? Let me know in the comments and I'll go and check it out. Driven by a young population, economic growth. What's nice is the blend between local and global influences. Like where I am just now, I have an espresso here, but look at the cup. It's so Khmer style, and you got to love that. Cheers.